right, so today we are learning how to do long division with 2 digits in the divisor. Now, if you're not familiar with long division, stop right now and go back and watch the video that's the first video on long division with 1 digit in the divisor. And it will walk you through step by step, and you'll have a lot more confidence when you come back to this one. All right, so let's get started. The very first step is division, and you're thinking how many times 16 will go into the first digit. 16 will not go into 5, but will 16 go into 56? Yes. Okay, so you may not know your facts, your multiplication facts, your 16s. So if you don't, you'll probably need to come over to the side and figure out how many times it can go in without going over. Now, I'm reasonably estimating it will be more than 2, but 16 times 3, let's see what that would be. 16 times 3, 3 times 6, 18, 3 plus 1 is 4. All right, so that's perfect. So for the division, we're going to put our 3 up here. Now we're going to multiply, which we already did down here. 3 times 16 is 48. Subtract, and do your regular subtraction, and bring down the next number. All right, so here you are to the repeat or remainder. So we know we're repeating, and because there's no answer above these 2 digits. So go back to the beginning. With division, 16 will go into 89. How many times? So you're going to need to do some more work down here, right? So let's see, 16. Let's say maybe 5 possibly. 5 times 6 is 30. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's good because it doesn't go over. And we can't go 6 times because that would go over. So let's go up. 16 will go into this 5 times. Multiply 5 times 16, and we know that it is 80. Subtract, bring down. Okay, repeat or remainder, we're going to repeat. Okay, 16 will go into 96. So that's just a tiny little bit larger, right? So let's try one more time and see if 16 will go into there 6 times. 36, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, look at that. Isn't it nice when it works out evenly? All right, so 6 times 16 is 96 with 0 remainder. You do not need to write remainder 0 when it's even like that. Just circle your quotient and you got it. Okay, let's try another example. All right, so here's the next example. We will follow the same exact steps no matter how large the number gets and no matter how large the divisor gets. Notice 23 is larger than the last divisor. It gets a little harder. Not many of us know our facts up to 23, so we're probably going to have to do some more work to the side. All right, so 23. Will it go into 4? No. Will it go into 49? Sure. Now this is probably a mental math when you know that 23 and 23, well that will go 2 times, right? So you can just multiply that. That's a fairly easy one. All right. Now subtract, bring down, and repeat a remainder. Repeat. Okay. 23 will go into 37. It won't go 2 times though, will it? So 1 time, multiply, subtract, and bring down the next number. Now here's some, this is where I'm going to stop and take a moment to look and think and estimate in my head how many times will 23 go into 142. I can think, oh, 23, it's about the same as 25. I know that 25 goes into 104 times, and so it goes into, maybe it will go 5 times, maybe 6. Let's try out 23 times 5. Okay, 10, 11. All right, so that's quite a big difference, isn't it? Maybe it'll go 6 times. So let's try 23 times 6. Okay, so that's a lot closer, isn't it? If you go up and try again 23 times 7, let's see if it would go over. Okay, so that went over, didn't it? So we don't want to go over. So we're going to go back to the number 6. 23 will fit into 142 6 times. Okay, so now we'll multiply, and we know that it's 138. Subtract. And nothing else to bring down. Okay, so here we are, repeater remainder. 4 is certainly smaller than the divisor, isn't it? And we have a number above every number in the dividend, so we know without a doubt that this is our remainder, okay? And again, we can write this in a different way. If you want to write your quotient as 216, and as a fraction, you can put the 4 as your numerator, and the divisor is always your denominator, okay? All right, so I hope that you can try some at home, follow the steps, and you're going to do great. All right?